Welcome to Udofia Animations. In today's gripping Christian animation, a family hires a housemaid who seems obedient and hardworking. She quickly earns their trust, but little do they know, she's not who she appears to be. She comes from the spirit world, and once she gains their confidence, she begins to manipulate everything in the house. What will happen next? Watch till the end to find out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful Christian animations. Mary, welcome to our home. I'm really glad to have you here. I know starting a new job in a new environment can feel overwhelming, but I want you to feel comfortable. This is not just a place of work for you, it's also a home. We believe in treating everyone with respect and kindness, so if you ever have any concerns, please feel free to talk to me. We are one family here. Thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate this opportunity. It means a lot to me. I promise to do my best and be hardworking. I've heard so many stories about people struggling to find a good employer, and I was honestly nervous before coming here. But the way you're welcoming me already makes me feel at ease. I'm grateful. I'm happy to hear that, Mary. Now, let me quickly explain how things work in this house. We have a simple routine that helps keep everything organized. We wake up early, usually by 6 a.m. Breakfast is at 7 a.m., and I like the house to be neat before then. Your main duties will include cleaning the living room, kitchen, and bedrooms, as well as helping in the kitchen when needed. I'll guide you through the tasks for the first few days until you're familiar with everything. Sundays are lighter, so you'll have more time to rest. That sounds very reasonable, ma'am. I truly appreciate the structure, and I like having a clear routine. I enjoy cleaning and cooking, so I'll make sure everything is done properly. And I'm also happy to assist with anything else the family needs. That's wonderful to hear. Another important thing is that I value honesty and communication. If you ever make a mistake, don't be afraid to tell me. We all make mistakes, but what matters is how we handle them. I want you to feel free to ask questions whenever you're unsure about something. Thank you, ma'am. That really means a lot to me. In my previous job, I was always scared of making mistakes because I felt like I'd be punished. But the way you're speaking to me makes me feel safe. I'll make sure to be open with you. That's exactly what I want. We treat everyone with kindness here. Oh, and before I forget, your room is just down the hallway, the last door on the right. It's a small space, but it's cozy, and you have your own privacy. Feel free to arrange it however you like. Also, we eat meals together as a family whenever possible, and I'd love for you to join us whenever you're comfortable. Wow, ma'am, I wasn't expecting this level of kindness. Most people just expect housemaids to work quietly and stay out of the way, but you're treating me like part of the family. That really touches my heart. I feel truly blessed to be here, and I will work with all my heart to make sure everything is in order. I'm glad to hear that, Grace. This is a home, and I want everyone in it to feel respected and valued. Now, let's get you settled in, and afterward, I'll give you a little tour of the house so you can familiarize yourself with everything. Welcome home, dear. You must be tired from work. Before you go freshen up, I'd like you to meet someone. This is Grace, the new housemaid I told you about. She arrived earlier today, and I've been helping her get familiar with the house. She's a hardworking young lady, and I believe she'll be a great addition to our home.
Ah, so you're Grace. It's very nice to meet you. My wife spoke highly of you even before you arrived, and from what I see, you already seem comfortable here. I hope she has made you feel at home.
Yes, sir. Mrs. Benson has been incredibly kind and welcoming. She explained everything about my duties and even showed me to my room. I already feel like I'm in a good place. I truly appreciate this opportunity and promise to do my best in keeping the house clean and assisting in any way I can.
That's great to hear, Grace. We always believe that a home should be a place of peace, not just for us but for everyone in it, including you. We treat people with respect, and in return, we expect honesty, hard work, and dedication. As long as you do your job well and communicate openly, you'll have no issues here.
Thank you so much, sir. That really means a lot to me. I was a little nervous before coming here because I didn't know what to expect, but your words reassure me that I've come to the right place. I will be honest and diligent in my work. That's exactly the kind of attitude we appreciate. Grace has already shown a lot of enthusiasm, and I believe she'll settle in quickly. I also told her that we prefer open communication. If she ever has concerns or makes a mistake, she shouldn't be afraid to let us know.
That's important. No one is perfect, and we all learn as we go. Grace, I just want you to know that we see you as part of this household. Your job is important, but so is your well-being. If you ever need anything or have any concerns, don't hesitate to speak to my wife or me. We believe in fairness and respect.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I really don't take this for granted. I promise to serve with all my heart and be honest in everything I do. I feel blessed to be here. That's exactly the attitude that will make your stay here smooth and enjoyable. Now, dear, let's let Grace rest a little before dinner. She had a long day traveling here and settling in. Grace, you can relax for a bit, and then I'll call you when dinner is ready.
That sounds like a plan. Grace, once again, welcome. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Thank you so much, sir, ma'am. I already feel at home. I must say, I feel really good about Grace. She seems like a responsible and hardworking young woman. It's only been a day, but I can already see that she's eager to learn and do her job well.
I agree. She carries herself well, polite, respectful, and seems genuinely grateful for the opportunity. That's a good sign. I think she'll be a great fit for our home.
And it's such a relief to have someone dependable helping with the house. It gives me peace of mind knowing that things will be taken care of while we're at work. She even woke up early today and started cleaning before I had to remind her.
That's impressive. A lot of people take time to adjust, but she seems to have the right mindset. I just hope she remains consistent because that's what really matters, being trustworthy and reliable in the long run.
Yes, consistency is key. But I believe she'll do well, especially since we've set the tone by treating her with respect. When people feel valued, they often do their best. I just hope she continues to feel comfortable enough to communicate with us if she ever faces any challenges.
I have no doubt she will. We've made it clear that honesty and communication are important in our home. As long as we maintain that, things should go smoothly. Besides, having her around allows us to focus more on work without worrying about house chores piling up.
Exactly. This really was the right decision. Now, let's just pray that everything continues to work out well.
Amen to that. Now, let's get through the workday, knowing things at home are in good hands.
Grace, my daughter, I see you have settled in well. The humans trust you already. Good. You must remember why you are here. This is not your home, your real home lies beneath the waters, where your power flows. I have come to give you further instructions. Yes, my queen and mother. I have done as you commanded. They have welcomed me without suspicion, and they treat me as one of them. They even believe they are showing me kindness. Little do they know that I am here for a far greater purpose than mere housework. Foolish humans. They trust too easily. But you must not let their kindness soften your heart. You are not one of them. You are of the deep, a daughter of power, and you must remain loyal to your true kingdom. Now, listen carefully. Your mission is to turn things around for them. Create confusion, plant seeds of strife, and make their once peaceful home a battleground. If they pray, weaken their faith. If they love, turn their hearts cold. I want to see their joy replaced with sorrow. I understand, Mother. I will manipulate their peace, twist their words against each other, and ensure that suspicion and fear consume them. They have given me a place in their home, but soon, they will regret ever opening their doors to me. Good. And you must not forget your duty of reporting back to me. Every week, you will find a quiet place and summon me. Tell me everything, how they live, what they fear, and where they are vulnerable. We must know their weaknesses so that when the time comes, their downfall will be complete. I will not fail you, Mother. They trust me too much already, which will make my task even easier. I will watch, listen, and slowly poison their happiness. Their peace will become turmoil, their love will turn to hatred, and their home will crumble before them. That is my daughter. But be careful, if they ever suspect who you truly are, they will seek the power of their God to fight against you. And we both know that their prayers can be dangerous. Keep them distracted, keep them from kneeling in prayer, and you will succeed. I will make sure of it. They will be too preoccupied with their troubles to even think of praying. Their own emotions will become their greatest enemy. Very well. I must return now, but I will be watching. Do not fail me, Grace. Remember where your true allegiance lies. I will not fail you, Mother. This house will never be the same again. Oh my goodness, Grace. What have you done to my home? It looks absolutely beautiful. Everything is in perfect order, the floors, the furniture, even the air smells wonderful. And, wait, is that food I smell from the kitchen? Yes, ma'am. I wanted to make sure you came back to a clean and welcoming home, so I tidied up everything. I also prepared a little something for dinner. I noticed you looked quite tired yesterday when you got home, so I thought it would be nice if you didn't have to worry about cooking today. Grace, you are truly a blessing. I can't believe how much you've done in just one day. Everything is spotless, the house feels peaceful, and now you've even gone ahead to cook. I don't even know what to say. There is no need to say much, ma'am. It's my responsibility, and I truly enjoy doing it. You and Mr. Johnson have been so kind to me, and this is my way of showing appreciation for the opportunity you've given me. No, Grace, this is beyond responsibility. It's one thing to do your job, but it's another to do it with such love and dedication. You have gone above and beyond, and I truly appreciate it. I can see that you take pride in your work, and that is something rare to find these days. Thank you, ma'am. I believe that whatever work we do, we should do it with all our hearts. A home should be a place of peace, and I want to contribute to that in any way I can. Grace, I must do something special for you. You deserve to be appreciated. This weekend, I am taking you to the market, and I want you to pick out a few things for yourself, new clothes, shoes, anything you need. Consider it my way of saying thank you for all your hard work. Oh, ma'am, that's too much. I don't even know what to say. You don't have to do that, I'm just happy to be here and to serve. No, 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 Grace. A good heart deserves to be rewarded. You have brought so much joy into this home already, and I want to make sure you know how much we value you. It's not about whether you expect it or not, it's about showing appreciation where it is due. Thank you, ma'am. I truly don't take your kindness for granted. I will continue to do my best to make this home a happy place for you and your family. I have no doubt about that, dear. Now, come on, let's sit down. I want to taste this meal you've prepared. I'm sure it's just as amazing as everything else you've done today. Grace. This food is absolutely delicious. Every bite is bursting with flavor. Where did you learn to cook like this? Thank you, ma'am. I grew up watching my mother cook, and over time, I developed a love for making meals that bring people joy. I always believe that food should not only fill the stomach but also warm the heart. Well, you have certainly done that. I feel so refreshed just eating this. You have a special gift, Grace. Honestly, I was already impressed with how you cleaned the house, but this meal is another level. It's my pleasure, ma'am. Seeing you happy makes me happy too. I just want to make this home as comfortable and peaceful as possible for you and Mr. Johnson. And you are already doing that, my dear. You are more than just a helper, you are a blessing to this home. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait for Mr. Johnson to taste this food. He's going to love it just as much as I do. Welcome home, my love. You must be so tired. How was your day?
It was a long and hectic day, but stepping into this peaceful home just erased all my stress. The house looks beautiful, and, oh wow, what is that smell? Something smells absolutely delicious.
Come and find out for yourself. I promise you, this will be the best part of your day.
Well, if it tastes half as good as it smells, I'm in for a treat. This is incredible. This tastes better than the meals at those expensive restaurants. You made this, didn't you?
No, my dear. Grace prepared this meal.
Grace? You made this? This is one of the best meals I have ever had. I can't believe it.
Thank you, sir. I'm so glad you like it. I just wanted to make something that would make you feel at home after a long day.
My love, where did we find this angel? She's not only hardworking, but also gifted in cooking. I can see she has truly made this house feel like a home.
I told you. Ever since she came, everything has been so well taken care of. She's responsible, kind, and does her work with joy. I don't even have to remind her about anything.
Grace, I must say, you have completely earned our trust. You have shown nothing but dedication, respect, and excellence in everything you do. Because of this, from now on, you have full access to the house, including our bedroom. You can help with the cleaning there as well. I know you will handle everything with care.
Oh, sir. Ma'am. Thank you so much for trusting me. I promise to continue serving this home with all my heart. I will take care of everything as if it were my own.
I have no doubt about that. You are now part of this home, and we appreciate you greatly. Just keep doing what you do, and we will always support you.
Exactly. And speaking of appreciation, I was telling Grace earlier that I will be taking her to the market this weekend to pick out some new clothes and anything else she needs.
That's a wonderful idea. Grace, you deserve it. Let this be a small token of our gratitude for all you've done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I will never take your kindness for granted. Let's go to bed. I know you are tired. It's late already.
All right. Grace, good night. See you tomorrow.
By the powers of the deep, by the covenant of the ancient ones, by the blood oath of our kingdom, I call forth my daughter from the land of the living. Let her spirit hear my voice and obey my command. I call your name, Grace. Come forth. Come forth. Come forth. Grace. Yes, my Queen Mother. You have done well, my daughter. You have entered their home, gained their trust, and now they have given you access to everything, even their most sacred space, their bedroom.
Yes, my queen. They trust me completely. They see me as a humble servant, and aware of who I truly am.
Good. But we are not done yet. Your next task begins now. You must weaken them further. Their love is strong, but you must plant the seeds of doubt. Make the husband restless. Make the wife irritated. Turn their peace into chaos.
I understand, my queen. I will create division. I will make them question each other. I will turn their love into frustration and their trust into suspicion.
Yes. And above all, you must ensure they do not pray. Their God is the only force that can interfere with our work. Keep them distracted, keep them exhausted, and above all, keep them away from prayer.
I will make sure they are too occupied with their troubles to remember prayer. They will fight against each other instead of seeking their God.
Excellent. Now go, return to your body before the night fades. Continue the mission. The downfall of this family is near. Grace. What? What are you doing up at this hour? I just heard a strange sound, and when I came in, you weren't here a second ago. But now you're standing right here. Oh. Ma'am, must have been sleepwalking. Sometimes, when I sleep deeply, I find myself standing up without realizing it. Perhaps that's what you saw. Sleepwalking? Grace, I don't think so. I know what I saw. Just now, it was as if you just appeared out of thin air. And the air in this room, it feels strange, almost heavy. What exactly is going on? Ma'am, please don't be alarmed. I promise you, I would never do anything strange in your home. Maybe you were just imagining things because it's late at night. Sometimes, our minds play tricks on us when we wake up suddenly. No, Grace. This wasn't my imagination. I heard something. I felt something. And when I stepped in, for a moment, I could have sworn you weren't here at all. Then, suddenly, you were. And that look in your eyes. Just for a second, I saw something unnatural. Ma'am, I would never deceive you. Maybe it was just a shadow or a trick of the light. I truly respect this home and would never bring anything harmful into it. I need to sit down, please. I feel sleepy. Maybe. But something doesn't feel right. Grace, I trust you, but I need to know the truth. Is there anything I should be aware of? Have you been having unusual experiences? Oh no, ma'am. Please, you have been so good to me. I wouldn't hide anything from you. I am just a simple girl, trying to serve as best as I can. All right, Grace. I will let this go for now. But if I ever hear or see anything strange again, I will have no choice but to find out what is really going on. I won't ignore my instincts. Yes, ma'am. I understand completely. You can always trust me. My love, something is not right. I just went to Grace's room and saw something. unnatural. She wasn't there one moment, then suddenly, she appeared. The air in that room felt strange, heavy. I'm telling you, something is wrong with that girl.
My dear, it's late. You were probably just half asleep, imagining things. Grace has been nothing but good to us. Why are you suddenly suspicious of her?
No. This was real. My spirit is troubled. We need to pray, right now. I feel an evil presence in this house, and we cannot ignore it. I noticed that all is not well with you and I have come to confuse them. I told you to be very careful. Don't let them suspect you in any way. Do you understand? Yes. Queen Mother. What did I just hear? They want to pray. We are finished. No. It can't happen. No. No. I send the spirit of confusion to them. Sleep and nothing will happen.
Pray? At this hour? My love, I'm exhausted. You're just overthinking things. Let's talk about this in the morning. Besides, I have a lot of work to do, as you can see.
In the morning? Since when do you refuse to pray? What if the morning is too late?
Enough, my dear. Stop being dramatic. Everything is fine. Go back to bed.
What? Are you for real? It's okay. Meet me in the room. Good night. Things are starting to take a dark turn in the Johnsons' home. Mrs. Johnson senses something is wrong, but Mr. Johnson refuses to pray. Could this be the beginning of their downfall? What will happen next? Stay tuned for part 2 to find out.